We're ready to do 100 sit-ups. You owe me 50 for
Why?
Josecito and 50 for Earl Spence.
I'm sure he's ready to do it, but he's not gonna have to. I'm sure he'll be ready though if you guys want. I don't know.
Now it's the night before the fight. Is there any rituals you guys do before the fight or anything like that?
Nah, no rituals, just rest. That's it. No rituals, nothing like, oh, this is what we all. Nah.
Y'all don't do no prayers or no seances or anything like that?
Now, Pita, you were with Mikey when he was doing his training at Snack and stuff. What can you tell us? Because obviously he said that he did core work for this camp. What can you tell us that he did different up at Snack? Because obviously he had to go up in weight. 3 of his last fights have been at 140. However, his last fight was at 135. So technically, he is going up 2 weight classes. What did he have to do different? What did you see your uncle do up there?
He never really had a strength and conditioning like program. What we would do is the stuff that the way that my grandpa used to do it. With me adding a little bit of what I used to see Alex Ariza do. Basically, just the swimming is what we added. It was just running mountains, sparring hard, doing a lot of mitts, and that's basically it. Just running hard, and that was it. But we knew to go up to welterweight to fight the best welterweight in the world, it had to be different. It had to be a whole. We needed the best Mikey on fight night, and we know that Snack does a great job. My dad's worked with them with Nonito before, and Conte has always sent us all his supplements, and Mikey has always been taking a step. But we knew we needed a little bit extra to get Mikey 100%. So that's why we decided to go up there, and it was a lot of explosive work. It wasn't like they had Mikey lifting weights and getting him strong. Nah, he gained I think like 6-7 pounds. I think Conte said in muscle mass. But the whole time we were out there, it was all working on explosiveness, on speed, agility, stuff like that. So yeah, that's what it was.
Now I have to ask. Obviously, for this fight, Mikey going up. Would you say that Mikey is going more for decision? Because he's talked about the knockout. Let's be real. He has talked about the knockout. Yeah. But the betting lines are looking more and more to Mikey's favor. Today, we saw the betting lines. You are getting plus money on Errol Spence for a knockout, which before was like you had to put 300 down to win 100. Now you're getting more than what you're betting. Why is that? What do you think is changing the betting lines?
Well, I don't. I mean, Mikey has a lot of supporters. They're out there spending their money betting on Mikey. Yeah, but what is he training or going for? He's training. He trained for whatever it takes to win. If he hurts him early, then obviously he'll do that. If he gets a knockout in the first round, Mikey's ready for everything. If it's a brawl for 12 rounds, Mikey's ready for that. No. That's what he trained for. We didn't go anything specific for, oh yeah, we're gonna knock him out. I mean, obviously every fighter hopes for a knockout, easy night, you go home to your family early. But that's not what we're planning. I mean, we're prepared for everything.
Now I have to ask you because Mikey said it and your father said it as well. You guys saw something in Errol Spence that made Mikey take the fight. Tell us what it was. Tell us what it was.
A lot of people have said that, and everybody wants, what is it that he saw? It wasn't that he saw anything in Errol. It's that he saw Errol as a really good fighter, but he thought to himself, I'm better than him and I can beat him. But it wasn't like, Mikey said that, he saw something specific, he does this wrong. No, Errol's a complete fighter. He's a great fighter, but Mikey just felt, this is the best guy. This is the most feared guy, but I know I'm better than him, so I'm gonna take on that challenge. That's all it was.
Pita, question: if win or lose, will Mikey Garcia go down to 135?
Nah, he'll stay welterweight. He'll stay welterweight.
So he'll vacate the WBC title.
Well, I don't know if he's gonna vacate it. What if they offer him? Which it's never gonna happen. But what if Bob Arum offers him a big ass fight with Loma, and Loma comes over here to Fox and they do a big Fox pay-per-view? Then of course Mikey will be happy to knock him out. But
that's the speculation.
If it's not something like that, that's the only guy really that you could say Mikey would be willing to go down to 135 for. That's the only guy that's worth it. At 140, we have the WBC champ. The rest of the guys are tied up in the tournament. So I think as of now, I mean, welterweight is the best thing. We're expecting Mikey to win on Saturday, and the guy he's fighting is the best welterweight on the planet. The other guys aren't as good as as Errol Spence. So, you know, what is there to fear after beating Errol Spence? You know, what, Danny Garcia, Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, those guys were all scared to fight Errol Spence. So those guys would be easy for Mike.
Even though he hasn't fought him, do you think the Lomachenko fight with his style or him moving up to fight Errol is a more complicated fight?
I think
for Mikey's style.
Shit, man. More complicated. I don't know, man. They both do different things that would be tough to prepare for. But I mean, Errol's what we have in front of us, so that's what we had to get ready for. I know Lomachenko is a great fighter too. He's up there with the pound-for-pound ranks, just like Errol is. But it's completely different. But they're both special in their own way. That
Pita, I have a question.
Yeah.
Earlier today, I had an interview with Eric Terrible Morales.
Yeah.
And I asked him where does he rank Mikey Garcia as far as Mexican legendary fighters, and his response was that Mikey Garcia is a great fighter, but Mexicans are different.
Yeah, it's Mikey. You don't rank Mikey with the Mexican greats. You make him with the Mexican Americans, with Oscar De La Hoya's, Fernando Vargas, those guys. The Mexican greats it's different. Like no. Those guys, it's different. I'm sure that's what he was talking about. Because Mexican greats, you go to Chavez, you go to Finito, you go to Morales, Barrera, Marquez. Those guys. Whenever anybody mentions Mexican greats, nobody mentions Oscar De La Hoya. He's Mexican American. Mikey's in the same category. Yeah.
How do you see this fight going?
I don't know. I'm not like, I'm thinking he's gonna knock him out, because Errol. There's one clip that I keep getting DMs, like people, look at this, where Errol gets hurt like in his fucking 5th fight, and what are we supposed to be? Oh yeah, we're gonna knock him out because he got hurt in his 5th fucking fight. It's not like I'm not expecting a knockout, but I'm expecting Mikey to raise his hands and win a 5th division. That's all we're expecting. I mean, I can't say, we're gonna knock him out of this right now. Errol's too good to predict something. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this to him, because no, he's a fucking badass fighter.
What was the thought process behind the core work for Mikey, right? Because I went back today at the weigh-in and we saw Mikey's core, his stomach. Going up 2 weight classes from his previous fight, his core looked way better. Even though he's going up, it looked way better than the Robert Easter fight. What was the thought process behind that? Because obviously carrying the muscle mass is one thing, but as far as the physique, what was the thought process?
The core, we don't care how he looks. Look, Robert Easter looked like a fucking 5-star athlete when he fought against Mikey, and Mikey didn't look like that, and Mikey still beat him. Adrian Broner, ripped, looked solid. Mikey still beats him. It doesn't matter. But we weren't going for we want Mikey to look good with the weigh-in. That's not what we're going for. It's that Victor Conte and Mike Bassel and them, they do a lot of that core work. They worked with Mikey a lot on that, and we did it. Mike Bassel sent us a lot of stuff to keep doing at the gym with Mikey, and Mike liked it, and that's all it was. It wasn't like we said going into the fight we need to do core work. It was just something that Victor Conte and Mike Bassel and their team told us was going to help us for the fight.
Now I'm going to say should. You're probably going to think when, but should or when Mikey comes out victorious Saturday night is going up to going up to snack for the first half of your camp, something you guys think you would continue for Mikey?
I think so. I think especially if beating Errol Spence, like I said, I think Mikey would stay at welterweight. I don't think he would go down anymore for anybody. I don't think anybody would be worth it anymore, because the Lomachenko's fight's not going to happen. So I don't think it'll be worth it until. I shouldn't say like at all, until somebody comes out of the 140-pound tournament. And let's just say Josh Taylor, who has a huge following in England, if he comes out and he wins and he's this big star, just like he's on his way to becoming. If he comes out and he wins a tournament, then that would be something big. If Regis comes out and we can't say I can't say he won't come down, but like I said, beating Errol Spence, that's the best welterweight on the planet right now. Beating him, why would he go back down? I mean, this whole week has been easy for Mikey, just loosening up, light runs, just staying sharp, but eating. He was eating last night. He had breakfast this morning. Like he's not struggling to do it. I'm sorry.
Tamales, did he have?
No, but beating Errol, what else is gonna be? What else is there to be afraid of at welterweight? If anything, he's gonna move up to 154 to go fight Lara or Castaño or someone like that.
But not Jarrett Hurd.
Huh?
Not Jarrett Hurd.
Oh no, those guys are big, man.
No, I mean, Pita, what did you say? I mean, we saw Mikey defeat Lipinets in San Antonio here in Texas last year for the IBF super lightweight title. Why not Jose Ramirez?
He fights. He's on our camp.
Exactly. That should be an easy fight to make, right?
Mikey with Jose.
Right? Why not?
My dad trains both of them. Why the fuck would they fight each other?
Why not?
Whose corner is my dad gonna work?
I mean, Mikey's
You work one corner?
Yeah.
Nah, those guys don't fight each other. What the hell?
Oh, what's in the box? Can you tell us what's in the box?
Everlast, some stuff from Everlast.
Okay. Oh, he's wearing Everlast tomorrow?
Well, yeah, he's wearing the MX gloves. They posted pictures of him, but on Twitter and a bunch of stuff. Arrow's wearing him Everlast too. He's wearing the Elite. Mikey's wearing the MX, but no, this is like tracksuits and stuff.
Some people consider Errol Spence 1 and Terrence Crawford 1A, 1B. Was Terrence Crawford ever an option?
No, he's with Top Rank. That's not gonna happen.
You think because of the Top
That's not
Rank?
gonna happen. It's not. It won't happen.
Do you think
Top,
Mikey?
what?
Do you think Mikey Garcia's relationship is burnt with Top Rank because of what
Those
happened 2
fights,
years?
those fights aren't gonna happen anytime soon. There's too many guys, not just for Mikey, but for all the welterweights. There's too many. You look at the top guys at welterweight, and even the second tier guys, and like the guys' opponents and stuff. The guys with Fox, PBC, and stuff are levels above the guys with Top Rank. They have Terrence Crawford, and then a big drop off to the next guys at welterweight. These guys don't have any reason to go over there to go fight them. So he would have to do something where he comes to Fox and fight these guys, because, like I said, the champions are Keith, Sean, the winner of Saturday, and those three, and then Pacquiao. And even the guys below that, Danny Garcia. Tell me a guy that's with Top Rank that's at that level of a Danny Garcia, and he's not even a world champ. So there's no reason for these guys to have to try to go over there. They have to call Fox, call Al Heyman, and try to do something over here, because Terrence needs these guys more than these guys need Terrence.
Pita, I have to ask. So obviously Sean is the WBC welterweight champion. Last Saturday he fought at the
Ugas.
StubHub, right? At the StubHub, he fought Ugas. I don't want to call it controversial. People were split as far as the decision, but we saw that Sean Porter does not draw.
Yeah.
Gervonta Davis, however, had no problem selling that out against.
He was fighting Abner Myers, though. That helps. If
Yes.
Sean Porter was fighting Mikey or someone like that, there would have been a lot of people there.
So
that
he
has a lot
was
to do
fighting
with it.
Abner. When Abner did get injured,
They didn't get refunds, so all the people had to go.
no, people did get refunds.
No, they weren't getting refunds. I saw a bunch of people complaining because they were calling in friends of ours, because Abner was with us, so we have friends that were trying to get refunds, and they didn't give them the refunds. So people already had their tickets.
All right,
so of course they were gonna go.
My point being, as far as ticket sales, definitely Abner helped. As far as the celebrities in the hip hop
Tank
community,
had a lot.
you know, Tank brought him
Yeah.
out. Could you see Mikey coming down back to 135? Should Tank move up to 135 for Tank and Mikey?
That'd be badass. That'd be a good fight.
Could you see it though?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
personally want
hell
that
yeah.
fight because you want to beat all the friends, huh?
No.
Okay.
Tank's cool. I actually like Tank. Tank's cool as fuck. He'll be here tomorrow, and like he does it for every fight. He comes into the locker room and always says hi to Mikey, takes a picture. He has a guy that works for him that's really good friends with ours, Lauren,
yes.
So Lauren brings him in, and for I don't know how many fights already, he comes into the locker room, says good luck, takes a picture, chills with us right there for a little bit. He's cool as fuck. So it's not like I would want to fight Tank. No, but if that's a big fight that could happen, then why not?
I mean, do you see that as a challenging fight for Mikey?
Tank's a great fighter. He's undefeated. He has, I think, all knockouts, and for a reason. Like he's bad, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think that'll happen.
Do you think sometimes you've beaten Adrian Broner, Robert Easter, Earl Spence next? Do you have, when y'all having Sunday dinner eating pozole, do you think like we done beat up all these friends?
Menudo, we don't even.
Oh,
I don't like
Menudo,
pozole.
Menudo, oh, Lengua.
Yeah, there it is. Do we think what?
Do you think like, man, we beating up all these friends? They all friends.
Nah, they were just. I mean, they were just the guys that Mikey chose to fight. They were the guys that had the world titles. I mean, that should be a compliment for them. They have their team and stuff, and they're all world champs. That's a compliment to those guys.
Sean Porter has said that he is going to be going inside the ring once he knows who the winner of the fight is tomorrow night. Would you guys prefer him to come into the ring or Manny Pacquiao?
Oh, Manny
How do you
Pacquiao,
see
that's
it?
not even close. Yeah, of course, Manny. Manny's
right.
Manny brings his own following to the fight, brings his own millions of fans and stuff. I mean, Sean Porter didn't really
How many
sell
numbers
much.
did Sean Porter do?
How many would he or? When we were there, we had the guy. We had somebody fighting right after Sean Porter. We had the guy right out. That's why I didn't even see the fight. I don't know if he won. I didn't get to see it. We had the guy fighting right. We had somebody, Ruben Rodriguez, fighting right after. So we walked out right after Sean, and there was nobody there, dude. There was nobody there, so that sucks. That sucked. But look, like, okay, Errol was making fun of him. Errol was making fun of him. Errol was talking shit. Say he wouldn't even sell. What did he say? He wouldn't even sell a family dinner.
Oh yeah.
But ask Errol what it was like to walk out today to that weigh-in. That's just in his hometown. It's in his hometown. So Sean Porter could bring it back at him and tell him, "Hey, what were you saying? Like, what happened?" It's in Errol's hometown. How many people?
But,
how many people did Errol have there? A few hundred people? How many did Mike have?
You
know?
can say that, Pita. I mean, people can say today at the weigh-in, absolutely a Mexican dominant crowd.
Yeah.
However, you are in a Mexican dominant community now.
It's in his hometown, bro.
It is in his hometown.
Damn.
But now.
Oh, you guys just missed Errol for interviewing me. That sucks.
Shit.
But now, when you talk about
fight mode.
viewership
Yeah.
numbers and ticket sales, Errol does bigger numbers than Mikey does.
I know. Errol's no, not bigger than Mikey. But Errol's a big draw, man. That's why this fight is as big as it is, because you have the fucking boogeyman of the welterweight division, and you have a guy in Mikey who sells, and it's a perfect fight, man. We were just at dinner. It's my mom. We were just at dinner right now, and I'm sitting there, and the weigh-in was, bro. We were watching the video of the weigh-in. And the weigh-in was crazy, man. Us walking out there and all the fans and stuff like that, but it still hasn't hit us like fuck. We're about to main event and walk out to Cowboy Stadium. They're saying there's already 35,000 tickets sold. So I was saying, as when we walk out, that's when it's gonna be like, holy fuck.
What do you make of Richard Schaefer saying, this was yesterday at the undercard press conference, not at the weigh-in, this was yesterday, that this fight is on record for bars and restaurants to outsell Mayweather Canelo, and for the movie.
He did not say that.
He did say that.
Yeah,
he did say that.
Oh, did
no,
he?
he said.
He's
He
just
said.
being-
Better start watching my
No.
show more.
He's just being a good promoter. That's it. He's being a good promoter. It's like when Pacquiao says that. I mean, when Barbera says that Lomachenko's better than Muhammad Ali.
He said bars and restaurants, not overall pay-per-view. Bars and restaurants. Bars and restaurant sales are on
Mayweather
track.
Canelo was fucking nuts, dude.
And he said that the movie theater ticket sales for this fight are on track to beat Canelo Triple G1.
That's a good promoter. That's what that is.
That's
it.
it?
That's a great promoter, man. That's
So,
a great fucking promoter.
Pacquiao's gonna be ringside. You were probably young. Did you see Mikey spar with Pacquiao?
No,
like that?
no,
Did
no.
you
I never
hear
saw
any of
that.
the-
Nah, I never
the
saw that.
tales of what
I've
happened?
heard. I think they have some videos, but
Oh, you got.
I think. I don't know if they were allowing sparring, because I know Mikey used to record a lot of sparring that they used to have at
Send 'em to
Maywood Gym and stuff like that. But I've heard how it went and stuff, and yeah, it's good sparring.
Edwin Valero and Pacquiao.
With all the Edwin Valero sparrings, and I think those are the ones they probably have on video, because that was at Maywood Boxing Gym. And I remember I've seen so many videos, the Linares and Linares. I don't know if you guys have seen that one. Linares, and there was a Dominican guy that was at 130 world champ IBF. Fuck, man. Argenis Mendez. When he was coming up, he was bad. And I've seen those sparrings from Maywood, like legit, like fucking bad sparring. So I think those are the ones that they have recorded. I don't think at Wildcard. And especially if it's one of Manny's camps, I don't think he would let a sparring partner record the sparrings.
Yeah.
So maybe not.
Hey, last question is, how is Mikey staying so calm? Like, that's the thing that stood out to me is he just looked calm. I know he has 39 fights,
Yeah.
but he just looked insanely calm for the whole event. And
What helps Mikey is that a lot of guys, when they're young and we've seen it. We have guys in the gym that since they're 8 years old, they're fighting, and they're dreaming of one day fighting these big fights. This is what they've been wanting their whole life, and when they get there, they're like, holy shit, they don't know how to react to it. To Mikey, it's just something he's good at. He just does it because he's good, and you know. So it's not like something that's like he's like, oh my god, like what do I do? No, he's just another day and another day.
Do you think your team overall confidence is defending Errol Spence?
Maybe, but it has nothing to do with Errol. It has more to do with Mikey, with our team. I mean, our team wouldn't be where it's at if we weren't this confident in ourselves, in everyone. I don't care who it is. We have guys. We have Jose Ramirez at 140. He could fucking move up to welterweight and fight Terrence Crawford. He could fight Regis Broger at 140. We have Abner, who moved up in weight and was fighting Tank. We have Josito fighting Keith Thurman. We go into the ring every single one of those fights expecting to win, not hoping, oh, let's see what happens. We're expecting to win because we believe in our team like that. So it has nothing to do with Errol, has nothing to do with any of the opponents we're fighting. It's just the confidence that we have in our team, and that's why the team is so good. That's why the team is so strong. Everybody believes in each other, and that that has nothing to do with Errol.
if Mikey Garcia wins this fight, who we're looking at after this fight?
Oh, we can't say anything, man. We have to focus on the fight, and that's it. I don't know. I can't even answer that. There's a lot of guys. There's Pacquiao, Thurman, Sean Porter. There's a bunch of guys.
Mikey's left hook or straight right? What do you think?
What do you think? What is gonna
most effective punch?
Would be the most effective? His 1-2 has always been his best.
Always,
his best thing. His 1-2 has always been his signature punch.
And Terrence Crawford told Mikey Garcia, "Don't quit this time." I haven't got your response to that.
I didn't know that.
He's talking about obviously
the Salido fight.
Salido fight.
That's
yeah.
fine. You can say whatever the fuck you want. As long as he buys it, orders it on pay-per-view, helps out the cause, then it's all good. You know?
He's definitely buying the fight.
Oh, that's
you know how
good.
Terrence Crawford loves.
He loves boxing.
He loves boxing.
Terrence is cool as fuck. He talks shit, but when we see him, he's like the coolest fucking dude ever, bro. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, they're calling you. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you.
All right,
How many pizzas he gonna eat tomorrow?
Pizza's he's not doing pizza. Whatever Victor and them give him now.
Oh,
yeah. It's like when
Vic didn't get on steroids or nothing, right? No special pizzas, right?
Whenever he was working, Frank don't cook from. Whenever he was working with Alex Ariza, it was whatever Ariza cooks from. That was when we're just doing our own thing. That's when he was eating pizza. He just did his last fight, but this fight's gonna be
Last
different.
question, Marcos Maidana. They said he's coming back. Do you think he's coming to your gym?
I don't think so. I think Ariza has he hired Ariza first, so maybe it started off as let's cut weight first and then we'll go to a gym. But I think Ariza has them convinced that they could do the work themselves. And at this point, Maidana's coming out to make money. And it's if Ariza tells him, hey, all you have to do is pay me 10% and I do the whole job, I'll hire you, because they have a MIT guys that they hired already. They have like everything already hired. So I'm sure Alex told them, and Chino thinking like this is his last few paydays. He wants to make his money. Then it's a lot cheaper to just have one guy that's gonna handle everything. And I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing, man. I don't think he'll come back.
Robert gave him that jab. Man.
Yeah, but I mean it's. Yeah, it's whatever. Chino's always gonna be he's always gonna be the part of the RGBA legacy, man. The fucking fights that he had were insane.
Can we get the Mikey Pacquiao sparring?
No, bro. Like I said, I don't think that's out. The Valero one, I would, if I had to guess, I would say the Valero one. They have it at home somewhere, because that one, like I said, was at Maywood Boxing Gym, and they have a bunch of those sparring videos. They have Mikey sparring, Antillon. They have Victor Ortiz sparring all these guys. They're sparring some fucking everything, man.
Did I do a good job promoting this fight for y'all?
Hell yeah, man. That's why every time I see this guy, that's right.
I made y'all a lot of money, right?
Bro, that's what this is about. That's what this is about. We're trying to sell the fucking fight.
Exactly.
Look at the betting odds. The betting odds are like a plus 480. That means people listen. That means people were listening to what we were saying, and they believed it, and they believe in us now. Like they see how confident our team is, and they're like, you know what, these motherfuckers do have a chance. Because when the fight got announced, everybody's like, what the fuck? Nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see a lightweight move up to welterweight. Mikey doesn't have a chance, and this and that. Look at the betting odds now. Look at all the support that Mikey's getting. You know, promoted the shit out of the fight. Yeah, you got a lot to do with that. Talking shit and back and forth. That's what it's all about. Errol wasn't doing Errol's not that guy. He's the calm guy. Just goes in there, does his job. Not like fighting an Adrian Broner or something like that, who's gonna help too. But the media helped. Yeah.
So you think Mikey is ready for this weight challenge?
Of course. We wouldn't be here if he wasn't ready, man.
Appreciate you, man. You gave me 30 minutes. Thank you, man.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.